recording real quick.
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Nothing else matters. Nothing fucking matters. Nothing
We are live.
fucking matters, everyone, because y'all are fucking garbage. Everyone that listens, fuck you. That's the first 30, ladies and gentlemen.
So automatically we apologize for any words that Javier said.
Fuck your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You know, there was a hidden song on Blink 182's "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket." Yeah. I think they actually had like 3 hidden songs.
What's up, Christy?
Oh, hi.
Did you ever listen to the live album though?
I didn't, but did you ever hear the one of the songs was I wanna fuck a dog in the ass.
Yeah.
I wanna fuck a dog in the ass.
All right, everybody.
I wanna fuck
welcome.
a dog in the ass.
Welcome to the first 30 here on the
He
Funky
wants to fuck
Panther.
a dog in the ass.
This is where we get to do whatever the fuck we want. Talk about whatever the fuck we want. Before we get into the real content, you get a little information about what we've been up to the past week. We'll chat with you in the chat like usual. What's up, Christy? What's up, Sam? And yeah, we'll hang out for the next 30 minutes.
That's not a dog. That's my sister. Yeah, first of all, I just want to say real quick, I don't know if we want to talk about it on the actual episode. You two boys have been on other podcasts this week. Tim on the Failed podcast, and you on Saturday with Tales from the Fart. Tales from the Chortle.
Dude,
Tales from the Chortle.
Sam's little setup, man, it's like right down the street from here.
Dude, it's
Really?
right by J&J's.
Yeah, it's directly across the street
shit.
from, like, or right in front of J&J's.
Like Fort Worth Barber? No, J&J's University.
Yeah,
okay.
J&J's.
You're thinking
Yeah,
of Flying
yeah.
Fish.
Yeah, I get those two confused.
I had a counselor that I used to go see over there before I went to a therapist.
That dude's got some, not your counselor, but Sam's got some big plans coming. And, dude, I'm not going to give it away, Sam. Not going to give it away.
Mute us.
Well, is the episode posted yet? I saw some videos
Yeah,
on
it's
social
posted,
media.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
I need to go
posted.
check
It was
out.
a good episode.
Yeah?
It was really
Go
good.
check it out.
And then your episode with that loser Jared.
So I thought that was pretty funny. He caught me off guard, right? And I told him it is what it is.
Yeah.
It wasn't even you. You know what I mean? The one talking shit was JFK.
It was our Lord and Savior. I don't even want to say.
Whenever you do these voices, we know because we know you well enough.
course,
You just black out.
It-
You just black out. You're like, oh, JFK, and then all of a sudden it comes out.
I was shot in the head. It hurts. Put me back.
So he's out here thinking that you're talking shit. It wasn't you at all. It was JFK.
So I don't know if maybe he forgot.
Jared thought you were talking shit?
Yeah, oh, little stupid Jared, stupid ginger Jared. Yeah, hey, look at me.
Is Jared ginger?
Is he a ginger?
Yes.
I think he is a ginger.
He's a ginger, man.
Really?
Yes.
He's one of them soulless ones.
Huh.
But, he was on an episode somewhere, and he was like, I want to get in the beef. I feel like I do good in the beef. And I'm like, I was thinking,
Oh, what's
all
up,
right.
Jared? In the chat now. He's like, I've been summoned.
But as soon as I heard him shoot that little cruddy flow of his, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make my own, but I'm gonna have the no Vaseline instrumental for that, and I think it's gonna be really good. So I got something in the chamber.
Dude, I'm here for you.
I'm
You
just
doing a
ready
rap
for it.
song. I think it'd be fucking
All right.
hilarious.
So I've got a few warnings to play, and I just want them to hear on the first 30, because we might start incorporating these, every once in a while. Whenever Javier gets really out of pocket, I might cut it and just add one of these
Hold on,
warnings.
real quick. I just want to say this. I'm just looking at the group chat. The CRAP podcast said Jared on our side and we on Jared's side. I completely forgot they were around. I forgot about them. Did you forget?
Yeah, all of a sudden Jared steps up and starts talking shit. I was like, this is news to me.
I
Completely
forgot. I completely forgot about Johnny and Jay. With
that being said, welcome, boys.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
They're easy to forget about because, Dallas and whatnot.
Yeah, whatever happened with the diss rap that they were going to shoot over our way?
No, man. I'm kind of.
When was that going to
I
happen?
have no idea.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
With Jared saying his thing, and you obviously probably need a rebuttal for that,
course,
right?
yeah.
If they were to come out with something, would the three of us need a rebuttal? Here's what I'm trying to get at.
Yes.
And I said this on Tales from the Fort.
I could come up with a verse.
I would love for the three of us to get together for one fucking song. Like, this is like a tribute. You know what I mean? The greatest song that never lived.
I got an idea. I already have an idea set up for it, and they know what it is. I think I want to have it done BET did ciphers during their BET Awards.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to have something like that. I think we need to have like a cipher where we each have a beat and we just let it loose.
No. I think we should do one song, one beat made by somebody that we know.
Oh.
And maybe have a feature from that said somebody who has become very close with us.
I think that it would be worth it, even if
I think it would be too.
It would be amazing.
I mean, I know Ludacris.
Dude, could you imagine this though? We get in the studio, we release one song, right?
Right.
We all have our verse, and featured on it we have Lou Charles. Featured on it we have J-Boy. Featured on it we have Dank.
Ernie.
We have Ernie. All these incredible artists are all
J.O.E..
featured.
It'd be like a 12-minute song. It'd be like one of those fucking like "We Are the World" tributes like that that they've done like a dozen times already.
J.O.E. comes on and he starts throwing down some beer references and all that stuff, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm reading they're saying yeah we'll be Meek Mill and we'll be Drake and bringing it back to back, and then we're gonna be Pusha T and you're gonna be Drake.
Hot
and
take.
We're gonna do was it the story of Adonis?
I'm gonna do a hot take real quick.
Okay.
And y'all do not. These opinions are not a representation of y'all.
Right.
But I think Drake is hot garbage. So,
that is obviously your opinion.
It is my opinion.
That's like your opinion, man. You did so in the new studio. At one point, you said you also wanted to be like a recording space. Obviously, we record, right?
Yeah.
But
I think it'd be cool to.
If we could also record a couple of songs,
we probably
in that
could.
bitch.
We probably could, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm just hyped up on this good feeling climate outside. I think
Oh my God.
Well, before we get into that, let me just. I'm just gonna play this.
Let's do a thing. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow citizens, good to see you all here
George
at the
W.
Funky
Bush.
Panther podcast.
W, back at it again.
Now, let me tell you, this show's meant for the grown-ups. Because Javier can get a bit, well, colorful.
Because
Got to make it clear, though, what Javier says ain't necessarily what Tim, Chad, or any of our fine guests think. So, folks, exercise some caution while you're tuning in. Also, remember, 9/11 was an inside job. Aliens are walking among us, and I cannot be fooled.
I'm just
Because
waiting.
you fooled me once, you can't fool me again.
Can't get you fooled again.
So
I didn't catch that the first time you said that. I didn't catch that at all.
That was a lot better than the first.
I had to play with it, man. I had to get it. I had two here, and it's this voice. I don't
Ladies
know.
and gentlemen, fellow citizens,
He's really excited.
good to see you all here at the Funky Panther podcast. Now, let me tell you, this show's meant for the grown-ups. Because
exactly the
Javier
same.
can get a bit, well, colorful. Got to make it clear, though, what Javier says ain't necessarily what Tim, Chad, or any of our fine guests think. So, folks, exercise some caution while you're tuning in. Also, remember, 9/11 was an inside job. Aliens are walking among us, and I cannot be fooled.
I need to mix the two because I cannot be fooled. How he says that sounds more natural, right?
On the second one, yeah.
I'm just concerned. Like, am I gonna get a knock on my door because I'm using the likeness of?
Of a president, an ex-president. I mean, no. I say no, but I want you to keep doing it just to see if it happens.
Tim,
Like,
we're
that's
the
why I
Secret
say no.
Service. You got to come with us. They're gonna
But
take
why?
you away.
Why? Why?
Don't ask,
Why?
don't tell.
My fellow Americans, greetings and a hearty welcome to the Funky Panther podcast. This fine program is crafted for a grown-up audience, given the rather colorful disposition
This just
of our
sounds like
friend Javier.
Robotuner.
It does sound like
It's essential
Robotuner.
to grasp that the musings put forth by Javier do not necessarily mirror the musings and convictions of Tim, Chad, or any of our esteemed guests who might grace this platform. It is prudent to exercise a degree of viewer discretion. Thank you, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That's it's supposed to be JFK, right?
Yeah.
And I took a bunch of his speeches, and they all sound like that because the recording back in the day,
They absolutely do.
the back in the day was not good.
Yeah.
And so what we need is I need to start marking every time that you do your JFK,
Yeah.
and then just take that and run with it.
That sounds like his speech about us going to the moon. That sounds like.
I honestly think I probably pulled it from that.
Yeah.
I probably pulled it
We
from
want to
that.
go to the moon. The moon, Timothy. AN needs to be stopped. You have some from us, right? You have some.
I mean, I got warnings that Chad. So all these basically say the same thing,
Yeah.
So
Just a warning to those that are about to listen or watch us on YouTube. This show is the best show. It's the only show you should be listening to or watching. Forget about all the other podcasts out there like Fort Worth Roots, RAP Podcast, Osos Golosos, Tales from the Fort, TFTI. I forget the rest. Just know we are the best and we will always be the best.
Well, I mean, most of that was true. At least the first
All
part.
right, but which one sounds better?
Just a warning to those that are about to listen or watch us on YouTube. This show is the best show. It's the only show you should be listening to or watching. Forget about all the other podcasts out there like Fort Worth Roots, RAP Podcast, Osos Golosos, Tales from the Fort, TFTI. I forget the rest. Just know we are the best and we will always be the best.
That's that AI man is just fucking crazy.
It's bonkers.
I don't
to
think
me.
Javier sounds like Javier, though.
This show,
Holy
unlike Wu-Tang, is
No.
not for the kids. If you're letting your kids listen right now, they may hear me say cum, semen, dick, chortle, and other words similar to those. If they hear those words and repeat them at school, that's your own damn fault. Anyways, let's get this show started.
His voice is too high and nasally. Like it's not. It doesn't quite sound. It sounds like him, but not exactly.
Not exactly. I need to play with some
Christy
some
said the
EQing.
Chad one doesn't sound like they're very like you could tell what they're trying to get at. They're not perfect, obviously.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what I
just
mean?
trying to say that everybody sucks but us. Like
Right.
the rest of them suck. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade.
Sometimes I think whenever you, it says it says it's best for like long format.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think like if you just do like short clips, it's better because it doesn't give you enough time to pick up on like the nuances of what's actually happening.
Right.
Oh, just checking the.
Oh, it's on air. We're on air. We're on air now.
We're on air.
We've been on air this whole time.
Oh.
No. Well, I just wanted to use my iPad to talk. I got it charging. I didn't get a chance to charge it. I haven't
see.
been here, so I was at work and all day. And
Yeah, hey, toss me one of them micheladas.
Oh, toss me one
like
of
a
them
salty lady
micheladas.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Michelitas. Shout out to call me Big Mike.
Since Javier's the colorful fella here in the group.
That's racist.
No, that's not the words of me.
Brownist.
That's the words,
of George W. Bush. Allegedly.
Yeah,
I used to. I don't know what ever happened. I used to do a impression of George W. Bush. It was pretty good. I don't do.
video.
Yeah, I do. We got this like fucking puppet.
If you send me that, I might be able to just pull that audio and actually use it.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
that bad. Not as good as some of your impressions, but I feel like I don't do impressions well or at all anymore. But I used to do okay on a couple. I don't know. It's fucking rough. He was cancer tongue. It's probably cancer tongue. That's what I'm
It
gonna
is
blame
cancer tongue,
I'm
yeah.
just now able to
Eat pussy right.
whistle
I mean,
again.
Oh,
You
yeah,
never could whistle before.
Well, no, I was a great fucking whistler before the whole situation, and then I wasn't able to even like get out a sound for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it was just air. It was like,
You sound like a fucking queef.
You know how you make your tongue into a taco and you try to blow air out of it? That's exactly.
so I can do it now, but it's still very airy.
You
See
gotta
how
just
airy it
learn
is?
how to do it like. Easy,
damn.
Jared.
Oh, that's too bad that
damn.
wasn't plugged in.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it isn't. So, Javier, you were talking about the weather. Let's talk about what you've been up to this past week, man.
Suffering, smoldering heat. I know Jared loves that.
Did you know it was hot outside?
It's fucking burning.
It is so hot
so
outside.
goddamn hot. So fucking hot.
But today, it's not.
Today and yesterday were it was amazing days to be outside.
How
I mean,
sad is it to say that it's amazing days because it's
99
90, it's
degrees.
90, 95 to 98 degrees.
I don't care.
I know.
Anything below 100 at this point
I know.
is just makes my day.
It was just divine. It was the evening was it kind of just when I woke up this morning going to work, it just reminded me of like my first day in Colorado, that first morning whenever I was working
It felt
over there.
crisp.
It felt crisp. I was like
It did.
the smell of like a dewy smell, like
It was like 80 degrees. It was below 80.
It was,
probably when you got up.
76 when
Yeah,
I
it was
got
probably in the
up.
70s.
73.
Yeah, it was because I stepped out. I stepped out of the house about 6:30 this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I need a little sweater. I think
Yeah, I went out for
chill.
a walk on the river like I usually do, and I was like, well, this is weird.
I got my hot cocoa.
This doesn't suck. And then I look at my phone just to see what the temperature was. I was like, this is amazing.
what
Yeah.
month is it? But it was perfect, man. It was
You've been asleep for a long time.
It's been a great 2 days for weather-wise.
Yeah,
Weather-wise.
it has.
And then of course, we're still moving stuff from her place to mine.
And getting rid of stuff.
getting
and
rid of
doing all
stuff.
that,
Got
yeah.
a lot of shit we're getting rid of. We're gonna have a garage sale like in October or September. I don't
Dude,
know.
I'm gonna take a trip to the dump. I think Saturday. If you need me to
To the
haul
dump,
some
to the dump,
stuff.
To the dump.
Yeah, not that dump though. I'm going to like the Fort Worth City dump.
Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha.
Tomorrow's trash day, so I'm gonna throw
pile
everything.
it all
I'm just
out,
gonna
yeah.
pile it. And then also it's trash day at the shop, so where the dumpsters are gonna get unloaded and it's full. So
Perfecto.
I'll probably put that box that I have in the living room after we empty it because y'all said y'all would help me today.
That's a box that
That thing's gonna rip your wall off.
think so?
It is.
Well-
It is heavy.
Well, the mount is made for a 100-inch TV.
Okay.
So thankfully.
and we don't have to put it up there. That's the other thing because, well, the viewers don't know this, but if you go in Javier's bedroom and you take a look behind his TV, you can see where he sat there and drilled multiple holes until he found a stud.
I just got fucking fed up with that. I'm like, meh, meh. And I used a little bit. I was like, it's going to be no big deal. But it was like making it look worse. Meh, meh. And, yeah, it's
and then you just didn't fill them. You just left them
I
there?
just said, fuck it.
Well,
whatever.
the TV covers it up.
Yeah, for now. Shit.
So you're gonna be in for a big surprise whenever we take the other TV off.
Is
then.
it just as
It's
bad?
Same shit, but bigger holes. Because I was like, the stud funder I had bought sucked, so it was just like beeping and everything the entire
Yeah.
time. So I'm like, oh fuck this.
Granted, I think we did the same thing at your house in North Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah.
but it
With
wasn't
the big drill
with the
bit.
big drill bit. Yeah,
Because we were running the wire, what do you call it? Like the no-show wire thing through
right,
the wall.
right. Yeah.
And you have to do like that 3-inch or 4-inch, whatever the fuck bit. And yeah, we did it, and there was a firewall, right? And we're like, fuck. And we just had
Dude,
to do
I
it
fucked
again.
my sister's house up doing that because she had a house in Saginaw.
Yeah.
And I was going to run surround sound wiring, right? And so I got all the surround sound speakers set up. I was about to run the wiring. I drilled in. I had the snake. Ran the little snake up the wall and hit something like,
Damn it.
so I drilled another hole. Hit something like a little bit further up. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, so ever since then, I'll use the stud finder and go all the way like straight down, just make sure there's nothing
No
going
breaks, yeah.
perpendicular. Fuck, man, that was ridiculous.
It's fucking crazy. I just got this message real quick. I want to read it for y'all. I think the hardest I've ever laughed was in a Family Dollar on Claiborne. I don't know where it's at. The cashier asked the woman if she would like to donate money for juvenile diabetes, and she said, "I ain't know juvenile had diabetes."
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
What
It's
the
just,
shit?
It's just fucking funny. I'm sorry.
I'm okay.
I need to get a bunch of Wilford Brimley, man.
Yeah.
Diabetes. Yeah, you sent me. Did you send me the
I
cat?
did. It was it was one of those Persian cats, and
Yeah.
it's just sitting there like they put Wilford Brimley's. I want to speak to you about diabetes.
Did the cat look like Wilford?
Yes,
yeah,
man.
I think I've seen that.
Dude,
Yeah.
Tammy's cat looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tammy, yeah.
Yeah.
Wilford Brimley looks like a Persian cat.
He does.
I mean, not anymore, but
R.I.P. The God. I used to get Wilford Brimley and that other guy. What's it? He's from here. He won an award. He was like the best local actor. He was on
the ranch.
The Ranch. And he
Oh
was
man,
on,
what is that guy's
Durham
name?
or Bull Durham.
Yeah,
and
and
One Tree Hill. He was Whitey on One Tree Hill.
I don't know.
You never.
I
watched
never
One
got
Tree
him
Hill?
confused though.
It kind of looked the same. They got the same mustache, is what it is.
Well, it's that cowboy-esque, mustache, but he was also in what was the other? Oh man, it was a cowboy show from way back.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, that's what it was.
Y'all are nailing these
Oh man,
Very nice.
references.
I thought
Very nice. I don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, so his name is
Penis. A lot of penis.
Barry Corbin.
Barry Corbin. That's what it is.
Barry Corbin, known for Tulsa King, Yellowstone, 911 Lone Star, The Ranch, and then he was on a bunch of like cowboy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, hey, speaking of which, it's the 20th anniversary of the Western epic Open Range.
How many years?
20 years.
Wow.
Tell me another modern Western movie that you've seen that's that good.
That's
'Cause
one of my.
It's one of my favorites.
It is one of my favorites.
Other than
Did you don't like westerns, do you?
I've never seen it.
really?
I don't even think I've heard.
Oh,
of
dude,
this.
it's actually an incredibly well-made movie. It's about 3 hours long.
Yeah, 3 hours long. It's got a.
Is it a prequel to Tombstone or?
Well, yeah, it's funny because he played White Earp.
Yeah.
He played.
Oh, no
White Earp.
shit.
Robert Duvall and
I was gonna say Robert Redford, but it's fuck. How come I forget his Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner. Yeah,
Kevin Costner.
Kevner
Kevin
Costner. Yeah, it's no, it's a great. Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of vomity.
Of course, it's gonna be vomity. It's
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
Like I get straight up vomit whenever I drink
Yeah.
that, but I'm gonna go ahead and drink it some more.
that's all. I was gonna try to get White Claws, but I did. It's late.
Yeah, so it's a great modern. Well, it's not really modern anymore. 20 years ago, but just a good take on a classic Western style story.
Has a young Diego Luna.
It's got the heartache, and there's a woman in there, and then there's the antagonist, and they have a big shootout. I mean,
Just like every other Western.
Just like every other Western, but it's very well done, and if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
Very good, very good.
Do you like Westerns?
I mean, there have been a handful that I like, but no.
Like Tombstone?
I mean, I like Tombstone, yeah, for sure.
What about
What do you like on your tombstone?
pepperoni?
Pepperoni and fish.
No,
I don't know. I like fish. I like pizza. I'm pissing myself. I'm sorry.
what was Young Guns? Did you ever watch Young Guns?
I was a Young Guns 2 guy.
Classic 80s movie, but it's an 80s Western. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, it's their first movie together.
Oh, okay.
And then they had Young Guns 2. That's great, man. I actually really love Westerns. I love a good Western.
Yeah, me too.
Dad-
I was watching.
Dad was a John Wayne fan.
Really? I was watching which one for a few dollars more. The Man with No Name series.
Oh, yeah.
Clint Eastwood. It's very good, man. You forget how good it actually is. It's it's a classic.
We talked about this on dude. I've actually been on 2 podcasts over the weekend. I was on Sam's, and then I was on Emo
really?
Otaku again.
Cool.
On Emo Otaku, we were talking about day 1 of So What Festival, because we finally were able to get with Ian.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Fish bagels.
Yes. So we were finally able to get up with him and talk about what we experienced, but we ended up getting on like these wild tangents, similar to, I guess, classic Emo Otaku and Ball Bag, it sounds like.
Oh, cool.
So we ended up talking about all these random movies and shit too.
Nice.
You have to give it a listen whenever it comes out. Shameless plug, just to hear my voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I channeled my inner Antoine though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think
I
said-
hate everything.
Well, I introduced myself. He's like, because Lance was like, "This is Lance," and I said, "And I am pure disappointment."
Yep, that's totally Antoine.
There it is.
Straight up Antoine.
Or I'm like, "I am full of disappointment," or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, so Chad, what do you have going on?
I wasn't done yet.
Oh man,
I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, I'm done.
Are you though? You didn't even talk about your weekend at all. You
We,
talked
yeah,
about
we
the weather.
packed. We packed.
Okay.
We moved stuff around. Saturday was a really
Shut up, bitch!
ah.
Okay, my turn.
I just chilled, and I ate pizza. Passed out early on Saturday because I knew we were going to do a lot of moving. I wish we would have been able to do our other side pod with Jay, which I'm very excited about for that to come out because it's a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun recording, and shout out to the homie. He's put a great campaign together, and it's just like a lot of fun. So I never thought I'd have the kind of. I got more energy now since it's fucking nice outside.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd have. I didn't think I'd have that much fun playing Dungeons and Dragons, but man, it's fucking entertaining.
it's
very
a
lot
good
of fun.
escape, man.
Yeah.
Because you just get to make up the story and do whatever you want.
He and I hung out a little bit on Sunday because we were talking about it. Because we were supposed to meet, and everyone's so busy, it's hard. But like we were kind of just game planning.
Wait a minute. You said you'd be masturbating all day. You fucking liar.
Well, he doesn't. He might have been.
Oh my God, they were jacking each other off.
No, just watching each other, locked eyes.
In ampersand. Like,
Lost-
look what we could do.
We're Fort Worth famous. We can do whatever the fuck
Give
we
me
want.
another coffee. What the?
Y'all were all jacked up on that Vietnamese coffee, weren't
Dude,
you?
that Vietnamese coffee is so good. But no, he was telling me about like on this. I'm so I know we all are excited for it to eventually come out. Whenever you're going to hear Dungeons and Panthers, it's going to be continuous. But we got to get to a point. They're so hard to put together because we have these campaigns that are 2 or 3 hours long. It's like, how do we chop this up? How long are these going to go? And so all of that's still in the works. But whenever we do finally come out with Dungeons and Panthers, you're going to absolutely fucking love it. And it's going to be like just back to back, continuous, either weekly or bi-weekly. We're still trying to figure it out. But even the stuff that like we fuck him up so much.
I know.
He was trying to tell me kind of what the campaign was supposed to look like this last time, and we fucked that whole thing up. Like all of it.
Yeah.
Like there was this guy at the church that had like this whole backstory and just died. Like there goes that fucking story. Then the guy that we like burnt down a shop. You know what I mean? I'm just saying you're gonna absolutely love this whenever it finally comes out. Yeah.
It's funny is like because I like to play these games as I usually play like chaotic neutral, but I feel like Javier is just this pure chaotic evil energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He wants
I
to
just want
do
to kill everybody.
He wants to do all the bad things.
Dude, fucking that. Remember that fucking troll that he was like you gave him a gold, and then I had like a string tied to it, and I rolled a perfect. I rolled a 20, right?
Yeah.
Like a perfect fucking 20, and he just fucking Jay was just like,
Dude,
holy fuck!
I
man.
can't wait though until it comes out. Like
They're
you're
so-
saying,
they're
it's
so
gonna be
good.
good. So how was that little meeting that y'all had?
It was good. We just kind of game plan a little bit about like whenever we do find like we need a third meetup before we can start
Sure.
like actually having consistency, because obviously it's hard for us to get together. So when we have these campaigns, it's like once a month, right?
Yeah.
And so that translates to about 2 or 3 episodes. So can we do bi-weekly, weekly? But we want to be consistent. That's the key of the shit, right? Like we're on this mic for everybody every single week, and it works for us. And so we got to be consistent. So that's all we were talking about. Is like, what's social media going to look like when we launch? What's the Patreon going to look like when we launch? He's got some really cool ideas for the Patreon and things like that as well. So, yeah, just stoked. Just, didn't really. We only hung out for like an hour talking about it, but just wanted to have some kind of sync since we didn't all meet up.
He's going to be at the Amplified showcase, right?
Yeah. So this Friday, the 18th.
Be sure to go to the
Yeah.
Amplified 817 showcase this Friday at the Will Rogers
And ask for
Auditorium.
autographs from us.
Yes.
No one else.
Take pictures with us, and I promised I will not.
Honestly,
Are we both y'all going to be there?
Yeah.
After work, I'm just gonna. I'll probably
Yeah,
just
I'm
go
gonna,
to.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna get there early enough because I want to see the drums out front.
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
starts at 6:30.
Yeah. Also, get your tickets to the hardcore show that Ozone's fronting 817.
Yeah.
It's going to be at Tulips. Be sure to get their tickets for that. They're doing a food drive, which is going to be cool. So bring canned goods and don't use those for violence. We're going to put those into a bin for collection and not thrown at each other in the crowd.
It sounds like it's gonna be like a Fortress or not Fortress Fest, Fire Festival.
Firefest. No.
situation.
Ozone puts on a hell of a show. Even if you don't like that kind of music, it's just very electrifying. And so it's worth checking out. Tickets are pretty freaking cheap too, and I'm glad that it's on 817 day, so I can go to that, and then the showcase on 818. Be able to go to that. Be able to go to both of those things.
Which that showcase ends at 10:45.
Yeah,
10:45.
with a showstopper too.
Because I'm like thinking. I mean, you have to, right? I mean, it's fucking Lou Charles.
Yeah.
You're not gonna just end it at 9:00.
No.
No.
way. So this past weekend, I was able to go to the Drover and the Stockyards. I never go to the Stockyards, but my mom and I went to the Stockyards. We went to the Drover just because Raphael and 817 Vintage Hype kind of popped up over there.
Yeah.
And I was kind of, I don't know, did y'all see the logo that he
were they
posted
doing
weeks ago?
Were they doing a pop up over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. I wish we would have gone, but I knew we had plans on Friday.
Yeah.
But I really wanted one of those shirts and hats.
You should have told me. I would have grabbed you a couple. But I saw him post that logo about a few weeks ago. I'm like, are they going to make another store in the fucking Stockyards?
That's what I was
like-
thinking.
I was
That's what I
freaking
was
out. I was
thinking.
like, oh shit, because he put a whole, I should have worn my hat. He put a whole other logo together just for this event. And so they had merch for the pop-up. They had their own stuff for the pop-up. They were constantly busy. He had some of his employees there. His whole family was there.
Yeah.
La Pulga for the new tequila
over
that's
there,
here in Fort Worth. Got to talk to Sarah a little bit, and she was telling me the backstory about La Pulga and the Pequeño Mexico. And I don't know what they're going to do with that area, but that's like the whole concept is
Yeah.
because of that. And
I
didn't
thought that's
realize-
where they are gonna, because that's the whole point, right? That's
Right.
why we're gonna have the spot over there.
But
for the-
what's the spot going to be? Like
I mean, they
a
gotta-
bar, distillery? Like
I mean, they have
can't be
the
the
stage
distillery,
over
'cause
there
that's
for
in Mexico.
like dances and
Okay.
stuff.
I haven't gone by and
Maybe.
seen it, so I don't know what they have, but she did say that she'd be willing to come on the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I
So-
think that'd be good.
So we need to have her on and ask her all these very hard hitting questions.
Also about taco heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And teenies.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that was a great time. We went over to Tan Hills and ate food. I'd never eaten food at Tan Hills. It's pretty good.
They got spaghetti, right? Or pasta, pizza.
Spaghetti.
Oh,
He was like,
spaghetti!
they've got German spaghetti, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's all
I fuck with you. You eat spaghetti, German spaghetti.
No, it was kind of like upscale bar food. I think we had like tuna tostadas and we had like fish tacos, and then my mom had like this fried bologna sandwich. You would have fucking loved this thing.
I love it.
I thought it was maybe going to be like smoked bologna or something, like one thick slice,
Yeah.
but instead it was like 10 skinny slices, just like
Wow.
it was pretty.
People
damn good.
sleep on the bologna, man.
bro. It was so good,
Look, I only eat it if it's done right, and it's got to be like a bigger than my thumb.
Gotta be a nice
Slice
thick
has to be
piece.
bro.
thick.
If it is 10 slices though, I mean it fucked pretty hard.
Smoked bologna is absolutely delicious.
Dude,
yeah.
I love smoked shit, man. Lance made me some smoked hot sauce. That shit's bomb.
I know.
Yeah.
I got some of that
God
too.
damn, I put it on my pizza and my Chinese food, and I put it in the ranch for my pizza.
I ate it on Taco Bell last night, and it was delicious.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Dude, it makes Taco Bell just that much better.
Saturday got to be on Tales of the Fort. You already talked about that. Sunday got to hang out with J-Bo a little bit. And the only other place that I went to that was new, I went to go check out this place over by TCU called Bar 12.
Oh, yeah, the rooftop bar.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this place. Apparently, it's been there for a while.
Dude, I go there every week.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck no, look at me. You think I have that kind of time?
I was like, damn, good for you.
But it
No.
looks great, though.
Dude, it is awesome. Like, it overlooks all of Fort Worth. Like, you can see TCU. You can see the baseball or the football stadium. You can see downtown Fort Worth in the distance. They've got a huge, beautiful patio. It kind of reminds me of Old Bar 9.
Oh,
Now that I'm thinking about it. Or wait, was it Bar 9?
No, it was
Not Bar 9. Fat something or Big something.
No. Somebody brought it up.
On 7th Street.
Yeah.
Seventh Haven?
Yeah, Seventh
Or
Haven.
Gold Standard?
No, not that one. I'm talking about the one that used to, we saw Toadies play. Or
No,
Bar
Capital
Louie.
Bar.
Bar Louie.
Bar Louie.
Bar
Okay,
Louie,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of like Bar Louie where it has this upstairs, like, obviously it's on the rooftop, but it's got this nice outdoor area with some TVs and shit, and the bar inside's really nice and has some TVs. They've got food. We didn't eat, but the menu looked pretty good. But yeah, definitely worth the hangout. I'm sure for any game it's fucking packed, but it was not bad.
I gotta check. We gotta check it out.
I like bars that are convenient for me.
You mean like nothing? Silence?
Like if it's like super close where I can just pop over real quick.
Yeah.
like Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, Rabbit Hole's pretty convenient. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
I would tell you that
Very riveting stuff. Tim.
the bungalow would have been real convenient for me, but
Right,
ladies aren't
absolutely.
welcome there anymore, and so they had to shut down.
That is true. Cool, but yeah, that's all I've been up to.
Man, I've just been killing it with this
Kindness?
studio shit, trying to get this all knocked out. I've got
Killing
the
it with kindness.
got the internet ran out there. Just got to cut the hole and put the wire in there, so we have actually high speed internet, not tied to just wireless out there.
Oh, cool.
I've got that good. I'm a
You growing weed?
I'm a gigillionaire.
I bet my boy got that good.
Yeah. Been plugging away on that.
Now I'm starting to think maybe it's not weed. Are you talking about his asshole?
Yes.
I just want to.
Honey pot?
a
You mean the
little
honey
too
pot?
excited
Are
about
you
his
saying that my
good.
Are you saying my asshole's a honey pot?
I just want to say that my asshole is the honeypot, and
Yep.
for those that whenever people come over to the place, it's gonna be a. We're not gonna fix the exterior of the building. We're not gonna make it look nice until probably when it cools down, because it's just too hot to get out there and start trying to paint and all that shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait, build a nice little deck off of it. Gonna keep the bushes scalped all the way down to the ground. That way it looks
Makes it look
gigantic.
So no bushes at all.
No bushes.
Scorched earth, huh? I like
Scorched earth. Yeah.
Just want to see only deck.
Only deck.
it. Nice,
Yeah, it makes
big,
sense.
heavy deck.
Yeah, so that's done. The inside's pretty much finalized and done. Flooring's all laid. Paint's all done. Painted the ceiling. Did all that good stuff. Got the internet, like I said, ran out there. So been plugging away at that. Finished my history class.
Oh, congratulations. How'd
Got
you
an
do?
A minus.
A.
Boo!
A's an A,
Minus. My
bitch.
boy got a
Who gives
minus.
shit about an A.
This is the
A's an
Funky
A.
Panther. We only get pluses
Bro,
here.
is it a 4? It's a 4.
It's an A. Yeah, I got
What's
an
a 4?
4.0. A's an A, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm running right now like a 3.96 GPA.
Boo! Not a 4. Not a 4.
Not a 4 yet.
Not a 4.
No one gives a fuck if
Not
you
a
have a
4.
4.
Not a 4 yet,
Bro,
but I'm
all you
striving.
gotta do is graduate. No one gives a shit about anything else.
I'm striving for that 4.
No one goes, okay, sir, but what was your GPA in college?
They
No one
might,
gives a
man.
fuck.
Listen here.
I don't
I'm
know.
watching the critically acclaimed show Suits on Netflix.
Same.
We started watching that too, and I'll tell you, I'm having a hard time getting into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Jessie looks like she's having a good time
She's
with
she's
old
enjoyed it.
Harvey.
Yeah,
I think she's a big
enjoyed
old
it.
Harvey fan.
I think so too.
Harvey Specter.
Yeah.
So do the girls from Forever Reckless. They were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what a deep throw!" Oh, I was like, "God, girls, chill out." Wow. No, it's what did I say? Yeah, they only hire from Harvard.
Yeah.
Right.
So actually, that's my next step is
Going to Harvard?
No,
Our boys going to Harvard?
Congratulations, bud.
Go park the car at Harvard Yard.
dude. I actually looked to see if Harvard had like a distant,
Worth program?
a distance learning, like an online thing. I was like, man, maybe I'll try to do that. I don't know. No, it's too much money. I'm already spending a fortune on fucking school.
Fortune. It's a fucking fortune.
It's fucking ridiculous. I think I calculated it, and by the end of my 4-year, I think I'm going to be close to like.
That's it. 1930s calculator.
I think I'm going to be close to 90,000 in the hole on school. So
Holy fuck.
yeah,
That's a grip right there,
I
buddy.
know.
Well, all we can do now is to win the lottery, and that's about it.
Win the lottery, or this thing take off, and we make millions like Joe Rogan.
Look, I think that this is an evolution. I brought it up on my page. I think this is the end of an era. I think this is a good way to
Well, it's the end of an era for one reason.
because we're getting the fuck out of here.
We are done. We're selling all of our shit. We're liquidating everything. That studio I built, that shit's for me. It's gonna be a game room.
This needs to be actual pod content.
All right, that's fine.
But before we start the actual pod, I need something to drink, and I can't drink that shit. Can I get a whiskey drink?
You want me to fix you a whiskey drink,
No, I just.
How about a vodka drink?
or would you like a side? Would you like to sing a song about the good times or bad times?
So the best times.
I love you guys.
Hey, which one do you want?
Just TX.
You want the TX?
Yeah, that works.
On some ice.
Just 2 cubes
All
of
right,
ice.
I got you.
I get knocked down,
Thanks, boo-boo.
but I get up again.
Nothing's ever gonna keep you down.
I get knocked down, but I do get up again. Other than that, yeah, we're before we get into the episode, I just want to tell everybody, man, fuck y'all. This is the last episode of the Funky Panther. So long, suckers. Goodbye and farewell. I'm done.
Goodbye,
I'm out.
farewell.
So long, Alvida said goodbye, good night. Adieu
So
to you and you and you.
we're professionals. What the fuck is happening?
I was going to get up and do something, but hey, at least it says here on my Google 99, you have overdue reminders. It's going to be 99 degrees for the high tomorrow, it said.
Really?
That's what mine
Supposed to
says.
get up to 111 on
Yeah, fuck
Thursday.
That's some blue.
Yeah, it's gonna be humid as fuck this weekend, but it'll be fun. I'm gonna keep myself nice.
Hey, fun
and-
fact, did you know Taco
drunk.
Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat?
Oh my God!
If
Also-
anybody wants to get us a welcoming gift for the studio,
Yeah, man.
bottles of whiskey.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good. We'll talk about it whenever we start the episode. That way, people can know they should give
Well,
us gifts.
you know, I talked about it and y'all shot me down. I don't want to have a party for 150, but we do need to celebrate 150. I think that's still a milestone.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Every
it's-
No,
50's
I
a
definitely
milestone.
agree. I think we should.
maybe
I
we should
think
go to
celebrate.
Ponchos. Let's celebrate at Ponchos.
I won't go back.
All of our friends come to.
I'm sorry, I will not go back.
never
How
gonna
about we go
step
check
foot
out the
there.
place up on the hill behind it? Because
La
I really
Hacienda?
want to go check that place out.
All of our friends will show up at Ponchos. It'll be a
Thanks,
good time.
Timothy. Appreciate you.
I put 3 rocks in mine because that's how I prefer it. I prefer it with 3. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to take a sip of that, huh?
All right. Y'all ready to get this fucking shit started?
Let's do it too at Holmes.
Hold
No.
on. The mouse isn't working. All right, now I'm ready. Get in here. We got to start the show. Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther. Coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas, we have got a hell of a show for you here on episode 145.
Our final show with that.
This is the final show of the Funky Panther, and yes, you did hear that right. We'll get more into it here in a little bit. I'm Chad.
I, for the last time, am Javier,
And fuck you guys, I'm out of here. Fuck all this.
and we are the Funky Panther. That was Tim, everybody. So long.
Tim just left. All right. He just pulled a mat and just dipped out.
Yeah. You know, look, you guys won't let me fucking talk ever.
I beg to differ. Whenever I try to cut these reels and shit for Instagram, I have to worry about what Tim's going to say in between what you're going to say. It's like, let me get Javier saying something. It's like, what? You always get a word in, bro. Come on.
Don't ever let me talk.
I can't say nothing with you guys.
I can't say anything.
I'm gonna pull their audio,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna start using that as like our intro shit of just Matt blowing up.
Man, that was uncomfortable to listen to, but I'm glad the boys are back together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're
back
on
together.
live right now too, so
Yeah.
they're.
So, thanks for everybody hanging out with us on YouTube for the first 30. Thank you for listening to it on the podcast. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you already do so. You can also find all of our stuff at The Funky Panther on all things social media and thefunkypanther.com. Not that matters, though, because we're done.
Yeah, we're
We're done.
Where the fuck
This is the last episode of The Funky Panther.
Yeah, it was a good ride, but you know the problem is, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared.
Okay.
I'm a little scared of what's been going on with the Pod Squad. Mm-hmm. You know, there's been some new additions, And I'm just joking, guys. I'm not scared of any of those people.
I'm not
RAP, none of Fort Worth Roots. Fort Worth Roots, they beat us out. But that's okay.
They did
They
what?
beat us off.
Thanks, Andrew.
Andrew beat us
Thanks,
off.
Andrew. Yeah, so we got the Tales from the Fort out there for like trying to beef with Javier. We've got the Crap Podcast trying to beef with us, even though they haven't come out with the song. They said they were going to come out with the song, and they never came out with the song. So it's not like that we're scared, and that's why we're not doing this anymore. But Javier, why is it that we're not doing this anymore?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a goddamn.
Okay, well, realistically, we're just not doing it here anymore.
Oh, is that what? Is that what's
that what it
happening?
is?
I thought we were all on the same page.
I thought we were just going to get the fuck
we
out
were
of here and
done.
just go our separate ways like the Beatles.
We're not going our separate ways. We are just moving locations, and it's not actually in the United States.
Okay.
It's
We're
gonna
going back to Cuba, y'all.
no.
I've never been.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be at the land of Timothy, my sovereign state.
Okay, hold on. I need you to stop. When he says the land of Timothy, what is your first instinct that this place is?
Pedophiles.
Right. I thought the exact same thing. This is like fucking Michael Jackson all over again.
Or like
but
fucking,
Timothy Land.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I don't.
Neverland, Timothy Land.
I don't.
Same shit.
I don't like where this is going.
Where's the monkey
How
at?
did we? Okay, there's got to be something you said about how we had the exact same thought when you said the thing.
We
I don't-
lost 2 viewers in that.
Go ahead, continue with how we're all going to Timothy Land.
I don't-
and turn into donkeys.
Donkey.
It's a Pinocchio thing.
I don't like where this is going. No. We are going just down the road. We're moving locations.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it, building a studio up, and it's finalized.
But we're changing the
yeah.
podcast name though, right?
Yeah.
We're called the Syphilis 3.
La Patera Funky.
Yep.
No, I think we're just dropping TFP all together, all forms of it, and we're going with the Three Jackasses.
The artists formerly known as TFP.
Yes. But you'll find us with just look for the three burrows.
Right. There is no longer going to be a panther as our mascot.
It's just a fucking
We're
donkey.
just three
I
jackasses.
thought we were going to be called Brownie and the Whites.
That's our rap names. That's our group
No, I
name.
thought it was
yeah.
Neapolitan. We got that brown, the pink, and the white. I thought we were Neapolitan.
Fuck. Oh my god. That's fucking perfect.
That should have been the fucking podcast name from the get.
The Neapolitan
Neapolitan.
podcast.
Yeah, the ne-
All right, we're still going to be the Funky Panther. We're the same fucking idiots we'll always be. We're going to continue doing our thing, except Tim has given us some sites. And you posted something on Instagram, but it was very small.
minimal.
Like, that wasn't enough for me to get punked, but the shit that you've been sending us this past week,
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I still haven't seen it. Have you seen it yet?
Nope.
No.
We don't want anybody to come over there until it's ready to come over.
You know, I could have done without the dick pic though.
I think that was an accident.
I don't
And you can unsend now on, on
I
iPhone.
I don't send anything by
I don't know. It
accident.
had a heart. It had a heart and it had a JH on it with an arrow going
sent it
through
by
it.
accident.
I don't ever send anything by accident. Everything that I send in my text messages are on purpose. Speaking of which, got a question for you guys.
Ask away, buddy.
So whenever you were single and you were in the dating world, did you ever accidentally send not a dick pic? Did you ever accidentally send a picture of the girl's profile to the girl?
Yes, I have.
Because I've totally done that as well.
No.
Right after my divorce and I was in the dating world, I remember I was like really excited. I'm like going on dates. Hey, I matched with this girl on Tinder or whatever. And I remember sending pictures to you guys, and I sent one to the girl. How'd you play it off?
I was just like, I was just trying to send my buddies a picture of you. I was just like,
Honesty. I fucking love it.
Dude.
I bet you she dug that more than whatever it is you said.
I was like, I really like the way you looked in this picture.
And so I took a screenshot?
Yeah.
Dude, what are you going to fucking take her to Timothy Land? That's some bullshit, dude. That is not okay.
It's just
I mean,
I am way more up to do something he
look,
would
man,
do. Like, just be honest.
Be honest.
You fucked
Hey,
up.
I was trying to get my boys gonna get me hyped up. Yeah.
I was trying to get, some feedback. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I probably should have done that, but
It would have been worse if you wrote underneath the pictures like, I'm jacking off to this picture.
Oh,
tonight."
my. Who would you send that to?
but boys,
His boys, us.
I send all my pictures like that to you guys. You know this. I don't send anything by mistake.
Yeah.
And I meant to send that to her.
Oh man, What a fucking time. What a time to be alive. Yeah. I forget. I forget, what stupid stuff like you would send. Or like, they'd say start off with a joke, or like I saw a TikTok the other day of a Mexican guy in Greece, and he's like, do you know where I can find some place? Where she's like, are you from here? He's like, no. Do you know where I can find your number? And then she's like, huh? And it's like, ha ha ha, it's funny. How about my Instagram? And then they're like, oh, I'm Mexican. Like, oh, I'm Mexican too. It's like, oh, well, we're just a couple of Mexicans in Greece. I don't know what the point of that story
It's
was.
cute, though.
Cheesy pickup lines.
Cheesy pickup lines.
Yeah.
Cheesy pickup lines are the best kind of pickup lines.
All right. I just had to get that off my chest.
Just popped into your head.
That
Just
is
Popped in
random
my
as
head,
shit,
man.
my dude.
It's
yeah,
good. It's
no,
good.
but shout out to this week. I'll tell you one thing that wasn't good this week. My traffic got worse, and that's because school came back. School is back in session for all the youngins and all the elementary, middle, and high schoolers. There is now traffic going to work, so that's a lot of fun.
And now I have to like route around schools altogether because kids are back.
No, hold on. Both of you work within like less than 10 minutes.
It's still annoying.
Even with traffic.
It's still
I don't want to hear that shit at all.
I
That
mean,
is
it's-
ridiculous.
So let me just talk about this real quick. You say I work less than 10 minutes.
Yes.
It depends on whenever I leave.
Okay, let me step back then. Both of y'all live within 5 miles of where you work.
4 miles.
3
Thank
miles.
you.
Okay, so
No, that's 3 miles, right?
For me, it's 4.
Oh yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
Opposite
so
Opposite
y'all
direction.
both
yeah.
live within 4 miles from where you work, or live from where you work.
8
like
minutes.
that's nothing. Come on.
On my way home, it's 20 minutes.
Oh my.
On my way home, it's 20 minutes to get home.
Oh my.
That's bullshit, though. 20 minutes. Think about it. 20 minutes on a 4-mile commute.
I understand that is rough
that's
for a
hor-
4-mile
that's
commute.
horseshit.
But also understand that it's still only 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, Jesse drives. I think
That's
she,
what I was
Oh,
about
yeah,
to get
yeah.
at.
She
yeah,
drives-
she
Was
drives
he like an hour and a half?
She drives the Grand Prairie.
Right, on the way back from work. Was it an hour and a half?
It depends.
It can be.
So it was 2 hours the other day.
Jesus.
Because there was a guy that decided to stand on the bridge and act like he was
Oh,
going to jump
yeah.
off. They
There was
shut
like
down
a couple of those.
They shut
actually.
down all of I-30,
Yeah.
and so she couldn't get home. And then she's calling me like, "How do I get to the house? I'm being forced to exit here." I was like, "I don't know." I
Tim's
had
like, not my problem, and hangs up the phone.
yeah, I hung up, and she made her way back home, so that's good.
Made our way downtown. We completely skipped the fact that we were talking about the studio,
yeah.
and you ran right into sending girls pictures on
Of
whatever the
themselves.
hell. Yeah, or
But,
yeah.
but real quick, on the group chat, of course, our friend Christy's a mom, and shout out to all the parents out there that finally got their kids out of the house. Shout out to them for being able to.
I know she was like, I got all this stuff done.
I can drink before this. I
But
gotta pick up the kids.
she's saying they had a new charter school that opened up by them, and it took people an hour to drive 1 mile today.
Holy shit! Now that's kind of ridiculous.
I hate it.
So back to the studio. So next week we
Yeah.
are not going to be live. We're not going to have an episode next week. We are going to be finishing up. Tim and Jesse have done 99% of the work, but we're going to come in and help with the last 1%.
This is where we're putting the finaling, your personal touches, artwork, things like that. Yeah.
So we'll be doing that next week. So you won't see us live, but you will see us on social media. We'll be having like some sneak peeks and some videos and shit like
it
that.
might
of what
be
we're
a
doing.
little time lapse. We might go live on
Instagram or something.
Instagram or something.
Hell yeah. So we won't be live, but then we'll be back the week after. If, for group news, that's the biggest deal. But also, if you don't already know, make sure you make it out. Did we said it in the first 30?
We did it in our first 13
Yeah.
as well as the first 30.
So in the first, I had a sip of whiskey, guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, in the first 30, we talked about how there's a couple of concerts going on this week. The first one, Tim, you want to give us the insight on that one again on 817?
Yeah, so 817, go to Tulips, 817 Hardcore. It's going to be a bunch of hardcore bands based out of here in the DFW 817 area code. Ozone's going to be headlining. It's a food drive at Tulips. It's like $15 tickets. Come out, support that. If you want to get rowdy, you want to listen to some angry music, take out some aggression. Also, it's at Tulips. Tulips is always a good time.
For sure.
Be sure to check it out. If you see me, come say
Beer me.
hi. Yeah, buy me a
See me,
beer.
beer
That's
me.
cool.
See me, beer me.
But I was going to say, just come by and put your arm around me, say, "Hey, what's up?" And
Or, like,
let's
you're
take a
And I'll
picture.
take you straight to Timothy Land.
That's right.
I'm gonna take you straight to the land of Timothy.
Also on
it's a great
817, there's the Abraham Alexander, I think, at Will Rogers, right? Which is
before or
It's on the same day.
On the same day.
Yeah, it's 817. And then on 818, on August 18th, this Friday, last week we had Teresa on. Thank you again to Teresa for coming on the show and talking to us about the showcase. But there's the Amplify 817 showcase happening on August 18th. We got Lou Charles is headlining, and there's been a lot of fantastic artists and musicians like she talked about last week. So make sure you make it out to that. The link is out there. You can go ahead and pre-reserve your tickets, and it's free. So you're not paying anything. You're just going ahead and reserving your tickets.
Did we need to pre-reserve?
I think we need to. Need to.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Because I know, like, last year we had, like,
reserve seats,
seats with our logo, and that was cool as fuck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to have that this year, but I went ahead and reserved mine. I didn't know. But all three of us will be at that one, which is pretty exciting. I didn't even know. So you can see us Friday.
Come out, put your arm around me.
What is
Tim,
with
no
you?
one's going to put their arm around you.
Say hi.
The arm around you.
Say hi.
Do you even have stickers? Like, what if people come up to you and like, hey, I want a sticker? Do you have stickers?
I got some stickers.
Okay, give people stickers.
They're not.
Just
They're
pictures
not
of
the Funky.
Tim.
They're not the. They're not the Funky Panther stickers.
They're of just Tim putting his arm around nothing, like just a Tim picture.
Hey,
doing this.
No.
if
I'll
you
tell
guys
what it
want
is.
those stickers, you let me know, and we might make that
It's
happen.
a picture of Tim with his arm like this, but the center is like it's like clear, so that way he can put it in front of any picture you want, and you'll have a picture of Tim with his arm around you. Also in the group chat, Sam's got a gift for us for the new studio, so that's going to be awesome.
Appreciate
Thank
you. Definitely
man.
have to do that.
Yeah.
However, if anyone out there does want to send us a gift for the new studio, champagne, whiskey, mezcal, tequila, all of these things are fantastic. Tim did set us up with a
Venmo account.
little bar that we're
Little
gonna
bar?
set up. I gotta
So-
buy the refrigerator and I gotta buy a ice maker.
We need to fill that bar up. You know what I mean?
We do.
And hopefully Tim doesn't drink all the alcohol while we're
He
not
will.
there. Yeah, he will.
I'll drink the good whiskey.
Motherfucker. Don't buy us anything really good.
No.
Just buy mediocre things.
If you want to buy some Pappy,
yeah,
don't
right.
just hand it straight to me.
Christy
Yeah,
says
right.
she's going to bake us cupcakes.
Ooh, girl.
I love
Tim, we had a
making.
good
I love
time.
making sandwiches out of those cupcakes.
Christy, you bake us some cupcakes when you come on because we're gonna have you on so we can do the bean boozle because you know why. You screwed us over with that.
Man, this episode, what did we have planned for it? I know we had some things
We
that
just had some general talking stuff.
You know,
nothing
I'm
crazy.
just very.
Just general talk.
I'm very proud of how far we've come. I mean, looking back a couple years ago, like where we were, where we started, how we started recording, and then just recording from then on until we started doing video. I think it's been such a big evolution of ours. And like I said on my post that we forwarded, I think it's an end of an era because this was great. This was fantastic. It was a good starting point. It was a good jump off point. And people that have been here that have said that they thought this was a real brick wall. And especially whenever Jesus came back, he's like, fuck this. It looks so
vinyl.
But
Yeah, people thought we actually laid brick in your bedroom here.
yeah, so I'm just very excited.
The three of us laid together on brick one time.
We did.
We did?
It was a sexual thing.
You
Oh,
remember.
I was drunk.
You like to think that you were. You were just fine, sir.
Christy, I'm rolling my eyes because y'all will never have me on. Yes, we will. We've
And
already
we
talked
already
about
have.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had you on, and you were like, "Oh well, beer's good." And
No, she was
people-
better than
Yeah,
that.
I know she was. She's a good host person, lady.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we'll definitely have you on soon, for sure.
You just got to drive out here.
And bring us cupcakes.
It'll be great. And then Hervey's gonna
eat some jelly beans.
Hervey's gonna be the designated. Oh, he's got to be a babysitter though, so that
Oh,
means
yeah.
she can't drink.
I mean,
unless we record like on a Saturday and they can come over and they can get a babysitter. We can just get drunk and smoke some cigars.
cigars.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because we can smoke in the new studio.
Yeah, it's a plan. I'm going to put a couple of those, what's it called? Those filter things, like just air purifiers. That
Yeah.
way it can kind of get rid of some of the smoke. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fun though.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming
I'm
since
get-
episode 100.
Dude, I'm actually buying, I'm going to buy some of the houseplant stuff.
Oh, no, that's very exciting. I'm just watching the
brand.
replay of him putting his
brand.
fucking glasses down. This fucking loser.
Uh,
Yeah, no, man. It's going to
these
be
old
a.
things?
Chad, where'd you get those glasses?
Motherfucking Amazon, bruh. I got 4 more coming from Temu.
I was about to say, did you not get them from Temu?
No, I'm pretty stoked about them. I'm sitting here buying, 2 or 3 pairs of glasses, and then you go and spend 2 or 3 more pairs, $200 or $300 on a pair of sunglasses, and I'm like, fuck it, I could just get these bad boys. You know what I mean?
I bought some.
I'm bringing these motherfuckers back.
I just bought some more stuff on Temu. I bought like 3 Cuban Links chains. I bought some sunglasses from the ones that Iron Man wore in a movie, and I think like a back scrubber.
I saw. So I don't know if you saw. There's a.
And those headphones that Lance has, the ones that are really expensive.
Yeah, I was looking at those too.
Oh, really?
They have
the
some
in-ear.
Yeah, in-ear monitors. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we should all get some of those.
So that'd be good.
I got a Panther, a Black Panther, like one of the cool looking ones for the studio. If there's room for it, if not, then I'll find a place.
Yeah.
But it's like that big. It looked pretty cool.
We have shelves, man.
Okay, yeah. So we have like a little Panther thing. I did see a Daft Punk mask. Did you see that?
Was it a real one?
It looked pretty legit.
It's
and it
not
was like,
okay. It's not real because
well,
it's
it was
from
not
TV.
real. But it was like $38. But yeah, my Yeezys were $30, and they look pretty damn good.
But they're not real.
No, but it doesn't fucking matter. So it was like $38. I mean, I think it's probably too small for your head or my head, to be honest with you. Let's be real. Like, it's never going to fit our heads.
Look at me. I'm a fucking ghoul.
But it looked pretty legit.
You know what else is not real? That motherfucker in the back of the plane is not real.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
I'm
true.
sorry.
She said some shit.
She did.
She actually came out on her social media, didn't she? Like, for the first time that, like...
Dude, there's all sorts of speculation on that.
What do you mean,
It
speculation?
wasn't really her.
That wasn't really her. Somebody traced, so they did an IP trace on her company's website that she owns, and it traced back to like some DOD fucking website. Like she's part of the Department of Defense, and she's just a plant. Like this
What does that mean?
It's all conspiracy, all smoke and mirrors, is what people are trying to say.
From what, though? What is it? What is it smoke and mirroring of?
That's what I don't know. Either A, what did she actually see? I legitimately, if you listen to her, either she was really fucking high on something,
Right.
or she truly believes that she saw something.
Yeah, and in the video, are you going to cue it up or something?
Yeah, I've
You
got
have
the
your
audio.
phone?
I've got the
Okay,
audio of
Let's
her.
go ahead and cue that up then. I was pretty upset about it, to be honest with you. Doesn't give any answers,
Hang
and
on
that's
here.
all I was looking for. I was kind of hoping that,
Known as the crazy plane lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions. And
Okay, wait a second. So far,
yeah.
what has she said?
She said that she was distressed,
And I'm sorry for my actions.
and I'm sorry for my actions. Yeah.
Okay. Still haven't heard anything of what she
She
saw.
didn't even say what she did at all.
Yeah.
Not what she saw, what she did.
No, not
that
at all.
was not the case. My use of profanity was completely
Okay, so she says she used profanity.
Who gives a shit?
But who hasn't used profanity
Come
here,
on.
right?
I mean, if she didn't know she was going to get recorded, you can say what the fuck you want.
I've yelled at some kids on a plane before.
Come to Timothy Land.
Little fuckers.
scary. And I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened.
Yeah,
no
this
one
is,
knows.
This is why you don't do meth, kids.
I don't think she.
No, I don't think so either.
We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Sorry, trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
You made your bed.
Well, it has been really
Timothy
comical
Land.
for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes.
All right. Do you think she actually has highly enjoyed some of the memes?
Dude,
No.
come on. This is your fame. This is your 15 minutes.
Yeah, she should start an OnlyFans.
I mean, she would.
On the flip side,
Be a
it
millionaire.
is
Yeah, 100%.
very invasive.
Well, she already is.
And
From my understanding.
unkind. And I don't know what I would do without the love and support of my friends and family.
And Jesus
They
Christ.
are loyal to a fault, and I don't know what I did to deserve them. Sorry, y'all. I hope that I
says
can
y'all.
use this
She's from Dallas.
experience and do a little bit of good in the world, and that is what I intend to do. I hope that you guys can accept my apology and I can begin to move on with my life.
Okay.
Didn't apologize for anything.
She's going to do a little good in the world.
It's all so vague. I understand that she's supposedly a PR person, and I guess that was politically correct, but there was no apology. You didn't apologize for a thing. If I say I'm sorry, I mean, I guess she did apologize for cussing for the kids.
Yeah,
okay, so that was one thing.
But she is not. She is either okay. If this is really her, she is not sorry for the way she acted, other than she cussed in front of kids, right?
I mean, she yelled at Stewart. I'm sure that the sky waitresses on the plane were not, treated well.
And there was a body cam that just released that she assaulted an officer while being taken off or something. Like
She's like, I'm going to botch your waiter.
I think that's what she said.
Did you see Carrot Top in the background on the body cam?
I wish.
I mean, red hair Steven Tyler or whatever he was. That was weird.
Man, I don't know if it's all smoke and mirrors or what's going on with this woman, right? If this is some big ploy. I think she saw something. Was it a lizard person on the plane? Maybe. But she's not going to tell us because the government's probably already told her, don't you talk about this shit, right?
Never tell.
They got all these whistleblowers coming out now, saying that, oh, yeah, aliens are real and we've seen them and blah, 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 and credible people saying this. And now you got her, right?
I mean, if it was a lizard person, I still firmly believe that it was Carrot Top that was the lizard person. I think
Carrot Top
he has something to do with this whole thing.
100%.
Why the fuck else? I mean, what are the odds?
What if this is a whole bit, like just to get him back in like the limelight? Like you just paid this crisis actor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call it that. Crisis actor. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. I watched Be Cool over the weekend.
With John Travolta?
Yeah, and there's so many actors and actresses in that I just...
Andre 3K's in that movie.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And The Rock plays like the gay actor or whatever. I mean, it was a great movie. It really is. I'm pretty sure I think I've seen it before, but I didn't remember, so all of it seemed new whenever I was watching it. But at one point, they talked about Carrot Top, and then all of a sudden, Steven Tyler comes to the movie. I'm like, oh, shit. We were just talking about how he was like a weird-looking Steven Tyler with the bandana and the hair and everything. It was weird that they were both in the movie. Maybe they're just doing another version of Be Cool. Maybe that's the end plot here.
Maybe. Could be. I mean, he did.
What are we even talking about now?
Carrot Top. Well, Carrot Top had some
How
sort
did you connect those fucking dots?
He had some sort of.
Oh, hey, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and I saw a raccoon. I'm like, you know what? That raccoon should be Rocket. I think it'd be a really good Rocket replacement. You know what? I think I'm going to name you. I'm going to take you and name you Rocket.
Yeah, I'm going with Christy's thought here from the chat. It's all just a simulation.
It's all. I mean, somebody's going to wake up, and we're just going to be gone.
I don't know if that's the case. Like, one of us, and I'm not saying it's me. I'm not saying it's you. Somebody in this world is real.
Right.
And everybody else is fake.
Y'all know who I think that it is, right?
That's you, 100%.
I definitely think that it's me. Like, I am the real one here.
Yeah, just like...
You're so far up your ass, you think that...
No, it's not because I'm up my ass, okay?
No, he's up his dick.
I did this thing the other day. You know how, like, whenever you're looking on Instagram and an ad will come up, and you're like, that's interesting. I was just talking to somebody about that.
Do you have a little penis? Maybe we can help.
It's always the little penis ads. No. No, like, those ads will come up and you'll think like, oh shit, I was just talking to somebody about that or whatever, right?
Fucking chat.
So,
look at Christy.
So, Christy said it's me. Y'all are in my imagination. Okay.
Yeah. Fucked up imagination.
Yeah, we're fucked. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways.
Go ahead.
So I did this trick, and I also had
He just jacked off in public and somebody's looking at him.
Shut up, let me finish. I took a gummy, so that I might have had some kind of, I don't know. But like I was scrolling through Instagram and I thought of something and the ad popped up. And I was like, well, that's weird. And then I started thinking, what if I have like some kind of thing in my head? Because I just thought about it and it came up. So I just thought about something else.
You got that COVID vaccine.
I was like, I'm going to think about Maui.
Got that 5G.
Then all of a sudden there was like this dog ad. I swear to God, this happened 3 times. It was about food, Maui, and then alcohol, which I understand that those 3 are pretty, you're going to see that shit pretty often. And so I went off the wall and I did like something random as fuck. And I think that the person in my brain caught on to me because it didn't come up. But the first 3 did. You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to say it came up. No. Oh, man.
No, but I was trying to think of I was like, dancing hot dogs. like something completely wacky. And it never happened. I was like,
well,
they caught on.
There's not a market for dancing hot dogs yet.
Not yet.
It might be here tonight, though.
If it's all a simulation, does the market even fucking matter?
No.
It's like whatever market is for Chad's brain.
we're living in the Truman Show. Is what's
I
happening.
was about to say, because there's a scene in the Truman Show where he like yells and nobody looks, and then he pushes somebody and the guy just keeps walking. Like it's just like The Sims. It's like background actors.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you can just
NPCs,
yell,
man.
penis, shit like that, and they'll just keep going on their merry way.
But the thing is like, whenever I see a homeless person doing that, right, I'm like looking at him like, holy fuck,
Maybe
right?
that's the main character.
No shit. Oh my God.
They found a way-
we are the NPCs.
They found a way to get out, and they're just projecting. They're just like, y'all are fucking crazy. What are you doing? The
They're
world's
ones,
ending.
They see both sides of the matrix,
But
and
that-
we're just on the outside.
That's the thing. Is like the reason why you're hearing or you're projecting these things into your phone is you got the COVID vaccine, man, and that's when they implanted the 5G
That
chip.
5G.
My son, I thought about that too as I was looking through. It's like, when did they get me? When did they possibly get me? I'm like, oh my God, maybe there was a fucking microchip in that
Telling you.
fucking vaccine.
Why did our arms hurt so bad afterwards?
Mine didn't, but I'm not a little pansy.
Man, I don't know. Whenever I got my shot, I passed out. Then my
Then
butt
you
was
are
hurt.
the NPC.
Ouchie.
Man, I don't get it.
Ouchie.
I do get those random ads that they'll
my
pop up, and
God.
I swear, like, it's probably because you said something at some point.
Ice cream
Okay.
so good. Ice cream so good. Gang, 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 gang.
Dude, that creeps me out.
It is weird.
I've seen one that was I don't do this. I never do this. I fucking never do this. I found one that was like fucking funny. And he's like, "Get your hands off my fucking sandwich." And then he's like, "Thank you for the corn. Thank you for the corn. Get your hands off my sandwich." And I was like, bro, this guy's getting my fucking money. And I started giving money to this motherfucker, and it was just like,
How
he's
do
like, get that fucking dust out of here. Get
how
out of
do
here
we
with
do
shit."
that? How do we do that? How do we capitalize on that?
Everything about everyone that makes money on TikTok and YouTube and everything is consistency. They do
Yeah.
videos every single day. They just get on live. They're just always fucking present. That's how.
I'm not talking about making the money though. I'm just saying, like, how do we get on live on TikTok to where we can be NPCs?
Ask Ernie to borrow
Crazy bars I've
Crazy
heard.
bars. I've heard.
Ernie, we need to borrow this for a minute.
Yeah, it's not for anything weird. We promise. We're not going to take you to Timothy Land. We're just going to be NPCs for a little bit.
Could you imagine that though? Ernie
corn.
Ernie just gives it to us. He has no idea, right?
Who are these random ass white dudes and a Mexican being NPCs
That's
on
like
this rap account?
whenever what's his face Minicon got his shit taken,
Oh yeah,
and it was just some like
Peggy Hill.
yeah
Right? Wasn't it one of Peggy Hill or some shit?
Peggy Hilton, I think.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, speaking of which, shit, man, R.I.P. R.I.P. to Johnny Hardwick, man.
Oh yeah.
Old fucking
Pocket Sand.
Dale Gribble from King of the Hill, and among other.
They were just about to
characters.
reboot that too.
They said he recorded a couple of episodes, and one of the shows I've missed is King of the Hill. It's been so good, and
It's
I
a great
remember
show.
it came out when we were in 5th grade.
yeah,
The show did. I
wow.
remember because I had just moved here to River Oaks.
Because I could only
Riverside
watch
Park.
that at my grandma's house because it was on like MTV or something.
It was
right?
on Fox.
Oh, it was on Fox. Oh no, it
Yeah.
was Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead
yeah.
was on MTV. But yeah, man, that sucks. It was just pocket sand, like you said. You know, we've made that joke a couple of times of having pocket sand, and he's the reason why. So rest in peace, Mr. Hardwick.
It was
Legend.
sad.
Sad stuff. Sad stuff.
I still think though, I watch like the Truman Show, Idiocracy, The Matrix, and it makes you wonder, right? It
Yeah,
makes
you know,
wonder,
the Kim
like,
Kardashian sex tape, or like
yeah,
the One Night in China sex tape.
One night
and
in Paris.
One Night in Paris.
What was the deal with the one nights?
I don't know.
Just like they didn't do sequels or what?
Maybe not.
Yeah, you just get the one video.
It just makes me wonder.
You
Like,
get to experience what one night would be like.
Do you though?
No, not at all.
No.
no, just
It's
disappointment.
30 seconds and I'm just asleep. It's the story of my life.
All right, coming in through the chat, Christy says, something crazy happened to me. I had these random ads start showing up in Facebook yesterday, and then today I got a flyer in the mail for that same company, and that freaked me out. Yeah, it's I don't get it, man.
She says it's probably a play on one night stands for those flyers, I guess. Or
No, for the fucking one night in Paris.
No,
not
I-
that with the flyers anymore.
I get it, but I want that committed, lifestyle.
I want that good.
I want you to say you love me in the video.
I want you to say, open your mouth and let me spit in it.
Okay, no.
Wow.
I can feel them plums.
No, sir. Yeah, ads are getting crazy. I don't.
It's fucking weird.
I really do think that there's something else. Like, I know that cookies are already a thing. Like, every website is asking you, and everything's following what you're doing, and there's this huge network of just you.
Please
right? Your
accept these
personality
cookies.
exists on the internet as, like the internet knows you better than you know you, and that's how they pull these ads.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird when you start thinking about something and they just come up.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get a bunch of old horny grandma ads or something, or just weird stuff like Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Speaking of
old horny grandmas,
frozen food that are in a pocket style, you and I had for the very first time
a glory hole.
Toaster strudel.
Uncrustable.
Fuck
You've never had
Are
an
you
Uncrustable?
I
serious?
have never had an
Are you
Uncrustable in my
fucking
life.
kidding me? You've never had one?
No, and then Down and Out now has them.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, if you buy a drink at Down and Out, you can get an Uncrustable. And I was like, I do like going to Down and Out. I haven't been in the past week since they started doing this, but I was like, you know what? I want to get an Uncrustable. And I had a Walmart delivery, and I was like, I'm going to just throw one of these in there. And I did. It's pretty good.
Let me ask you, did you just go bite into it when it was frozen still, or did you let it thaw a little bit, but then you bit into it and it was still frozen?
It had just been delivered.
Oh, okay.
And so like it was probably 30 minutes outside the freezer, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But it was still, the peanut butter was still a little hard, but it was still good.
It's a game changer, ain't it? It's fucking good.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, I could definitely see myself like whenever that is my to-go food, like when you're out of your mind a little bit.
PB&J?
Dude, we've
Peanut
talked
butter-
about that.
yeah,
We've
we
had this
talked about it.
conversation.
You ever throw
And
some
so-
granola on it?
No,
That's a game changer.
I had this whole thing. I made ice cream.
No, I remember that, but I'm just saying.
No.
I'm asking if you ever put granola on it.
No, I have not. But I think that just having those in the freezer would be like, yeah, man, now I don't have to make anything.
Yeah.
Just grab one out of the freezer
Grab
and go.
two. I grab two.
And they're like,
Oh, if you grab two and put like ice cream in the middle of them.
And then you eat ramen on the side, and you've got yourself a.
Yes, it all works.
Oh,
that's like 4 meals.
It's gotta be cold soba. That's what it's gotta be. Oh fuck! We went to Wabi House. We took my sister over there because she went back to Mexico on Sunday.
What's your order from Wabi House?
We got the bone marrow. Of course, you got to get the bone marrow. With
I
the
usually
crab
go for
on top.
lunch. I don't ever get that.
Really?
They don't have it yet.
Oh yeah, because they only serve it after 5
Yeah.
o'clock. And then we had some takoyaki, the octopus balls, and we also had some spicy edamame. Which
Have you
was,
gotten the pork ears or whatever?
We should have.
Dude, those are so good. It's like Asian chicharrones. So good.
Ice cream, so
No,
good.
what's your ramen order though?
A spicy miso.
Spicy
I get
miso?
spicy miso with extra noodles.
Dry garlic.
Try garlic. I need to try
Love
that.
it, dude.
I need to step
So
away
good.
out from my comfort zone because it's spicy ramen or spicy miso is what I always get. It doesn't matter what sushi place or ramen place I go to. It's always spicy miso. Miso honey.
That dry garlic. I like that.
Nice.
You ever get
Is that the cold one?
It's not cold. No,
Okay.
it just has no soup base. So they throw like an egg in there, and it's got like the garlic and all that stuff kind of mixed in. You just mix it all real good with the noodles.
I think that's what I had last time because Sarah was wanting to go because she lives right there, and I was like, well, I don't want anything super soupy because it's too fucking hot.
Right.
And she's like, well, just get the dry noodles because I guess that is
It was
what we
dry
had.
garlic, yeah.
And I had it. I was like, oh my god, it's perfect.
Fucking
And
delicious.
it wasn't overly hot.
Nope.
It's warm, but it wasn't overly hot like a soup would be, and I didn't like burn up with 110 degrees outside.
Well, they have their summer menu and they have cold soba. Like you can
Yeah,
get.
that's probably pretty damn good.
Yeah, I need to try that. I guess I need to explore my better options for food.
I like their what do you call it? It's not karage, but the like fried chicken heart, not fried
Oh,
chicken, roasted chicken hearts or whatever.
Yes, that's what they're called.
It's not karage. Karage
No,
is
no,
the
no,
fried.
no. They're called like the roasted chicken heart.
Oh, okay. I think they've got like an actual name though.
I think it's called. No, I can't do it. But no, I think you're right. You want to move you real quick? No,
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But back on those like those weird ads and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I've seen one of these pop up, and I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna ask a question here, and I don't.
Is it another picture sending to your
Look,
boys?
no judgment here.
Okay.
But have you ever seen an ad for a clone-a-willy, where you make a dildo out of yourself?
No, tell
Like
me more.
your whole body, you make
Yes.
a whole body.
No.
Is it like one of those machines in the airport? It's like hold your hands up like this.
That's what they're doing.
They're making a body image so they can make clone-a-willies for
Joke's on you. That's where they get all that. That's how they get all the variety, man.
That's that episode of Dave.
It's all from the fucking airport.
you.
No.
Yakitori is what it's called. Sorry,
Yakitori.
it was going to
But
drive me nuts.
have you ever seen those though?
I've never seen an ad. I've heard of what that is. I know what that is. I've never seen an ad for it.
Yeah. Would you do it though?
Clone-a-willy?
Yeah.
I would because I think it'd be a fun way to send a gift to somebody.
Who? Who's the somebody?
Oh, my girlfriend.
Okay, then just say that. Who would be somebody?
No,
It's like you left something out there for like, who would I send it
I'm just gonna spin the globe, and then whatever my finger lands on, I'm gonna pick a random address from that area.
I would do a.
Dear Mr. Sir.
It's gonna go to the Vatican. Oh my God, he's a very no.
You gotta.
Nope. Sorry.
You went with the same voice you were just about to do for the Vatican, which doesn't even match. You fool.
You gotta
It's
do
a very
the.
good. Mamma mia, it's a big salami. It's a mediocre salami at best.
But you gotta send it. You gotta do a limp one and send it. That's the game changer, right?
They're gonna be like, oh, perfect, it's a baby.
Can you imagine if you made one of those and you were though? Like the maker is like, the fuck is this shit? What are they doing with
No,
this?
I think the whole point of the mold is that they give you the product to make it at home.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
Yeah,
The whole
you make
thing.
it. You make the
Oh,
whole
you
thing.
don't send it in?
No, how are you gonna send it in?
I thought you like do a mold at home and then you like send it into the company and they're like, oh, very nice. And then they make the thing and they send it back to
Big
you.
veiny triumphant one it is. Very good.
No, but so I remember back years ago, Zeus wanted to do this whole like
dick in a box.
he basically dick in a
Bag of
box,
dicks.
yeah, bag of dicks, a dick in a box thing, and I had this whole idea, man, that you send limp ones to just random people, like you would queue in or whatever, like I don't like this person, they would contact the company,
Yeah.
dick in a box, and so you had your choice of, big triumphant ones, because can you imagine like you get a box and like, oh, something from Amazon, you open it up and you're like, what the fuck? There's just like this velvet thing and there's a dick just staring you in the face. But also having the option for like limp ones to send to people.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
And the reaction. But the problem is like you don't get the satisfaction of like seeing their face when they open it though.
Yeah.
So
Father Franklin?
if this gets stolen from me, I'm going to be really pissed.
Do we know anybody out there? If you're out there and you know anyone that could help us with a gag like company, like a gag gift company, let us know. We'd love to know because I've got a couple ideas too for gag gifts.
So
I'm not going to give them away like you did, you fool.
you got to put a camera in the box so whenever it opens and it's just like this thing sitting there, right? And it gets a picture of it and it sends it to the person. It's like a one-time thing. It sends it to the person who sent it.
Listen, I think there's a better idea here. You have a box, right? And you've got this thing in the box, and it is completely limp. But when you open the box, kind of like those cards that like make sounds.
Ding dong delivery. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So he even made an Instagram.
Yeah.
account
Made an
with it.
Instagram? I think he made a website.
He was all like jazzed up about it. So this box, you open the box, and there's a little flaccid thing hanging out for you. But when you open the box fully, there's like an air thing inside, and it starts like blowing up,
And it's
right?
cream in your face.
Oh my God, I didn't think about that, but yes, absolutely. And then you have a camera involved where it's automatically shooting like a picture as soon as it disperses, and then it sends right on your Instagram account.
What if it has like a voice intro that says, Chad says that you're having a really hard day and hope this helps. Chad wants you to know, keep it hard.
We hear you're having a hard day. I hope this makes it better.
Cool off. Or, whatever, piss.
Piss off. Cool off.
Here's some piss. Cool off.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Tastes
Yeah,
like
why do you
lemonade.
ask about the clone-a-willy thing?
All right, so I saw this. I saw this on TikTok, and we should link it or something. But, anyways, so this person was dog sitting for her parents, right? And she goes to go to bed.
Yeah.
And she lays down, and she has to plug her phone in, and she sees a box.
Do we have a video of this?
Yes, we have a. Well, no, we don't have a video of that. No,
No, it's the story of it.
the
though.
story of it.
Oh.
Yeah. So she sees a box underneath the bed.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but anytime I find boxes underneath beds, especially if it's my parents' bed, I'm going to leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Of course.
She opens it, and of course she finds a big, veiny, triumphant
Dildo.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
And if this could, it gets worse. It gets so much worse, right?
So that's already bad, right? You're finding your toys of your parents.
Right.
That's
so
already a step.
she decides that.
Well, first, what do? Obviously, you leave it alone, right?
Well, she
You
decides
put
that
the top
she
back
is
on
going
the
to
box, you go and drink a bottle of whiskey, and hopefully you forget. That's what you do.
She's had a few drinks, and she decided she was going to go ahead and take it for a spin.
Oh, my God.
Please tell me she watched it.
Which is weird. I don't know, and it didn't say. Well, after she took it for a spin, and she said that she had the most amazing time with it. It gave her the most amazing pleasure. She then sees on it Clone-a-Willy.
So it was a clone-a-willy for her mom.
It wasn't her mom's friend, right? It was
No.
her mom's
Which
friend, Benny.
means
It's her dad.
she was giving herself some action
yeah.
with her dad's wobbly sausage.
Wobbly sausage of the dad. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, and people, so she told this story on Reddit. That's where this came from initially. I would be too embarrassed to ever, I'd probably die.
No, you can't tell people that.
No.
There's no way that that's a true story because no one in their right mind would tell that story.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Maybe they got to find an outlet to like let it out.
Yeah, so people get on Reddit, because that whole anonymous aspect of it, right? You can go on there and, create a throwaway account.
All right, so flip it up. What if you found a pleasure toy that had your mom's name on it? Would you tell people about this?
Dude, no.
Just it says your mom's name on it. That's it.
I'll be like,
It doesn't even have to be a mold,
That just
look like
sounds
anything.
Horrible.
What if it just said your mom's name on it?
no, man, I would not want to
Would you
talk
tell
about
people about
No.
this? That's what I'm saying.
I would take that to my grave.
Why in the world is anyone telling anybody this shit?
I mean, I would have to take a lot of drugs and a lot of alcohol, and if I remember, then
That's
I
like
gotta
almost as
take-
bad as going through your home videos and then you come across that one VHS that you think is like your basketball game, and it turns out it was family friend having family fun time.
Tell us the trauma, Tim. Tell us. The
I
trauma.
didn't experience that.
Sure you
I didn't
didn't.
experience
It's
that.
like one of those Super 8 videos from like the 60s.
There's a guy that goes to I've seen him on TikTok, and he'll go to these like estate sales and things like that, and he always buys VHS tapes
Because just to get a
because you never know what's on it, right? Because you don't know if it's just normal home videos or if it's something else, and there's always that chance that you might find something, right?
Dude, it's like we were cleaning stuff out on Sunday, and like I opened one of the old little like storage things, and there was like 3 VHS tapes, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know how I feel right now.
What do you think would be on them?
I don't even.
What's
wanna-
storage?
Well, not storage. It's like the little gold box. That's oh god.
Go
It
on.
was a gold box.
There's
don't
a gold,
open it. You
Where's
don't
there a
open
gold
it.
box?
You don't
Well, it was
open the
over
gold
there at the
box.
corner, right by where the Supreme fridge was.
Okay, so in this house,
In this house.
you had a gold box in this house,
In this house.
and
Whose
you were
gold-
worried
Was
that
it
it
your gold box?
It wasn't my gold box.
It was not your gold box.
not my gold box.
Oh,
Did you look
man.
inside?
Tammy asked, "What's in there?" I'm like,
But you knew what was in there already.
I didn't.
Not until then.
Not until then.
And what was it?
Wait a second. How long have you lived in this house?
That's a good point. How long have you been in this house and there was a gold box in the corner and you've never opened it?
I mean, it was just to put stuff on.
What if there was money in there?
There's no money in
But
there.
what if there was? And all this time, what if there was a lottery ticket that was just waiting to be claimed?
those expire after
How long
like,
have you lived in this house is the question.
too long.
And you're finding treasures?
It's not a. It's not an actual.
Treasures.
It's not an actual gold box. It's just what's that? Porn. Boner Jams 98.
What was in there?
It was just 3 VHS tapes.
box?
That's it.
What's in the
box?
Please watch those videos.
I'm not going to watch those. I'm going to give them to somebody and just see what
Anthony.
they-
Give them to Anthony.
No, I'm
Give
not
them
going
to
to give them to
Anthony.
Anthony. No.
Give them to Anthony. Let
Hey,
Anthony
buddy,
watch it.
because who's going to literally, like, legit will go like, hey, these are unmarked VHS tapes. Let's see what's on them. Like, I do have, like, one of those little small cassettes,
Yeah.
that you used to use for little video players.
yeah.
I remember I have one from senior year, and I
Yeah.
want to watch that.
Sure.
Have no way to watch it, but I got to buy
Yeah,
one of
who's
those
got a
things.
VCR these days?
I don't know. I will buy one.
They're
for
expensive
you.
as I'm not going to fucking watch
There's a
it.
company that will convert it over to digital format for
They're
us.
going to kick it back, and it's like, we can't do this. We can't do this. We can't transfer it over.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. What's the worst? What do you think could be the very worst thing?
Okay, let's just start over again. Who lived in this house before you?
My dad.
Yeah. Okay, so Daddy. Daddy's VHS tapes. You should ask your dad. Hey, Dad.
Five goes west from the chat.
If it's 5 Goes West, then that's a win. That's one of the
Oh, yeah.
best.
There is no way 5 Goes West is here in this house.
And it
On
could
an
be
unmarked tape?
On
Who
an
knows?
unmarked tape.
It
Who
could be
knows?
the Spanish dub version too.
Oh my god,
That's rare.
Hey, did you know 5 Goes West? Like Steven Spielberg's grandfather's name's 5. It's
didn't know
named. That movie's based after his grandfather.
Interesting. Muy interesante.
Okay, but back on the VHS. So,
I'm not gonna watch no fucking sex
so
tape.
who are you going to give the VHS
I will
tape
say,
to?
okay, now I will say this. When we
There
were
was
younger-
3 of them?
There was 3 of them. When we were younger and my dad was gone, whenever he was still living in Crowley, kind of like the same situation with you. You saw the magazines. And
Right,
you had
right,
to
right.
find a way to get in there because it was locked. And my dad was gone, and we're like, what does he have here? And we found a porno. And so I think we were like 11 or 12 years old. And we popped it on, and it was like a super old, like 80s porno. And we're like, okay.
All right, but what if your dad recorded it off the TV for you? 5 Goes West, not the porno.
That man would never record anything for me.
What if he recorded something? He goes, Javier, I've been waiting for you to find this. I recorded this in the year 1996, and if you're watching this, then this house is yours. Also, I give you $20,000 because I've been waiting for you to take the step to looking at these videos.
All you have to do is say the magic words to me next time you see me.
Which is
Tortilla grande.
Tortilla Grande.
That was Javier. That's not from me.
That was all Tim.
Yeah, what if it's like an early inheritance? He's like, once you see this video, let me know.
If
and I'll
anybody
give you-
knows my dad, you know he would never do anything like that. He would never.
Man, but sometimes dads will surprise you.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna pop it in. All right, let's get this inheritance. It's gonna be a big old veiny
But there-
fucking cock.
But there's 3 of them. There's 3 videos
tapes. There's 3 tapes, and they're all unmarked.
in a gold box.
It's not. It's yeah.
No,
it's,
but I mean it's gold color. I
it's
got
a
it.
gold
Yeah, it's a
plated box.
decorative
and
box.
There's
Yeah.
3 tapes, and there's one where it's got a white like protector on it, like the one like
Yeah.
the old Disney movies, like
Yeah, the plastic ones.
but it's like white.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Snuff films.
I'm not gonna watch old snuff films. I got the internet.
Maybe, but nothing beats watching one of those on the original format of VHS on a VCR
That's gonna be.
on a CR. You got to get a CRT TV. One of the big,
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the big,
yeah.
big clunky ones.
I got a converter.
No. You need the CRT TV so you can have the whole nostalgia.
That's so weird.
Be like stepping back in time.
It's like ugh. It's like walking into your house and hearing.
but what if it's
your dad have
not though,
sex.
man? Aren't you like a little bit curious? You want somebody to watch it, right?
Yes,
Anthony.
he's not gonna. I'm gonna say, hey, do
Tim
me
and
a
I will
favor.
hold hands and watch it for you.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
watch it
really.
together.
So okay,
We'll watch it
I
together because
do-
we're good friends.
I do have a story. This
right,
was
all right,
senior
all right.
year of high school. I was messing around with this girl, and it was only just we're messing around, and then she said that she was pregnant, and I was freaking out.
Like
and
while you were messing around.
while we were no,
You understand that you can't get someone pregnant that quickly, right?
I'm a stupid boy.
Okay.
I don't know anything. I'm freaking out, and then I'm like, we got to take you got to take pregnancy tests and blah blah blah. And so we went to CVS over here by Ponchos and bought some.
and after we went to Ponchos,
after we went to Ponchos, she was in high school, right? And then she took the test, it came out negative, and then she said I took one at home and it still came out as negative or positive. And so then I had one left, and I had it in school, and I said, take it right now. And this was during we had prime time, right?
yeah,
And she went to the bathroom, and then she came back, and then you wait 5 minutes. I'm like, go check, and then she went back, and she's like, it's gone. Somebody took it. And I'm like, who the fuck takes a pregnancy test? Just like whatever.
right.
And we're walking. I'm like, which bathroom did you put it in? Where'd you leave it?
Attention. Could the woman that left a pregnancy test in
The positive pregnancy test can come to the. So I'm like, which bathroom did you take it? And then she takes me to all the fucking bathrooms at the high school. And then
What'd she do? Just go pee a little bit here?
I
Pee
don't know where I went, and it was annoying. And I'm like,
Oh.
can you just get me the pregnancy test? And then she's like, here, and it was negative. And I was like, hooray, but I still didn't believe her. So then I went back to the prime time, and I had it. I'm not gonna say his name. I said, "Hey, man, we're friends, right?" He's like, "Yeah, dude. I need you to do me a favor, and don't ask why. Just I need you to do me a solid." And he's like, "What is it?" "I need you to smell this and tell me what it smells like." He's like, "I'm not gonna fucking do that." I'm like, "You just said you'd do anything for me. You're my friend." It wasn't Anthony. I'm just gonna say it wasn't Anthony.
What a bad person.
And then
did you smell it?
I didn't.
What a fucking prick.
So I covered the the stick and left the exposed part, and he's like, "Bro, is that piss?" And I was like, "Ah, yes, redemption!" And and then after that I stopped hooking up with a girl, but it was a horrible senior year. I was so scared. Like Brad Green, he's like, "I'm gonna pray for you." He's like, "We're gonna pray over this, God." It's like, I was like, "Brad, I don't know who to talk to, man. I need some help. I need some guidance." And I'm just calling Chico, and he's
I was like, yeah, wait a second, you're calling Chico.
Yeah, calling Chico. And then it was just, dude, I was going through it for a week. I was just like, dude, I'm gonna have a kid at 18. Like, I don't know what. I wasn't 18 yet. I was still 17. I was like, holy.
Yeah, by the time
fuck,
the
what
kid
am I
came
gonna
out,
do?
you'd probably be
I've been
18. Yeah.
And I'm like, God, what am I gonna do? But she just lied. And I was like, oh my God, this is. Just,
what was the end game? Like to try to keep you around,
right?
Or what?
Like, I mean,
What kind of idiot is she?
And then how do you? Well, I guess I'm not pregnant. Like 8 months later, nothing comes out.
well, I guess it must have been that good, huh?
In the chat though, it could be the Pam and Tommy. It could be the Pam and Tommy tape.
My parents had it, and it looked like a blank tape.
It could be.
I want
This is
to.
getting
It probably
worse.
is just. It could just be.
I just want to know, like,
Fuck it. Look, let's do this. If
Christy,
y'all watch,
I want to know that
if
story.
y'all will watch it with me, I will watch it.
Yes, 100%.
Reaction video.
Yes.
All right. I
Yes.
gotta find a VHS
Oh
player.
shit! Yeah.
Damn it.
Fuck, that's gonna be fantastic.
Ugh.
Dude, we got to do a whole series like TikTok. I found these 3 tapes that have been in my house for 15 years.
It's got to be over 20 years.
That's what's gonna blow our TikTok up. It will go fucking viral.
It's like, we don't know what's on
That's what's
these
gonna
tapes.
happen.
We had to go through the whole process. We got to get a VCR.
we got to
hook it up.
That.
We got to find how we hook up the red, yellow, green to a modern TV. Probably an HDMI adapter or some shit. That would be. We got to go through. Yes, that's genius.
It is
That's
genius.
genius. We're gonna film the entire process and give it a play-by-play. Perfect.
Jesus.
End scene.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you. If you don't already do so, please make sure you follow us on all things social media at The Funky Panther. You can find all of the shit on thefunkypanther.com. Anything else you boys want to say before we head out?
I really look forward to whatever we're gonna find on this tape. It better be good. That's all. That's all I can say, man. I need to get like a 4th prong thing. I'm having to unplug stuff. Okay, let me get this going again.
So, like you already heard, we will not be live next week. We will be setting up in the brand new studio. So look forward to seeing that on all things social media as well.
Say goodbye to the room, boys.
This is the last time you'll see this brick. Bye-bye.
Brick or no?
Vinyl brick wall.
It's been fun.
And now we're exposing our secrets.
Stay good, everybody. I'm Chad.
What the fuck are you doing with those glasses?
And I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funky Panther!